10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Welcome back, everybody, as we join the stream today with Bitcoin down over 4% on the day. And quite unbelievably, really, like this time yesterday, we was on the stream. It's quite unbelievable, really, isn't it? We was up here, literally started the stream 1 o'clock yesterday. We was at $103,000. Quite unbelievable. This walk down was almost perfect in terms of a price being walked down perspective. But yeah, you join me for another day, and yeah, obviously Bitcoin is massively down since we were on stream together yesterday. Almost 10% down. Will be, won't it? Yeah, 103k to 95, almost 10% down. Where are we going from here? That is, of course, the question on everyone's lips, the question on your lips, the question on our lips. We want to know where Bitcoin is going next. Now, we'll obviously jump into that very shortly. We will be having SMFC, aka Dean, on the show today as well. He's going to be joining at some point, so that will be fun to obviously have him on. Stonksy, how we doing? First comments in afternoon, mate. Yeah, afternoon to you. I hope everyone is staying safe. Of course, it's a tumultuous time in the market when you get drops like this, isn't it? But the main thing to remember is, of course, drops do bring opportunity. It's about kind of letting that opportunity come to you in it, if you can. But yeah, we'll obviously look at what we're doing. I do have a long on Bitcoin at the moment now. Yeah, so my entry is, hang on. Oh, wrong, hang on. What have I done here? What have I done? I don't know what I've done here. Hang on. There we go. So my long is entry of 95,055 with margin of 531. I did take a little bit of a loss on this account. Obviously, we done well this week. I'm really annoyed with myself, to be honest. I'm really annoyed with myself. We done really well with this account this week. We 2x'd it, and then I took a little bit of a loss, and then I thought, right, I'm withdrawing some before before it gets a bit hairy. So I've brought myself back down to earth, back towards the starting point of the account, so we can just go and do it all again, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't want to lose all my profits, so I took a loss and thought, right, I'm withdrawing some. When bottom, yeah, that's the question, innit? That's the question. But yeah, I am long for the time being anyway. Again, I don't have a stop loss or anything on this because obviously I'm streaming, so I can manually do it. I want to kind of see the reaction now. Why am I long here? It's a very good question. We're not too far away from the yearly open. We're not too far away. So the yearly open is down at 93,576. Now that is in and around a region that a lot of people are interested in, and obviously makes sense on the chart standpoint. But I've been doing a bit of like psychological research this morning, and just basically just going on to people's tweets. People are tweeting about Bitcoin and the chart and stuff, and just seeing what the comments are like. And to me, anyway, looking just at that standpoint, it seems that a hell of a lot of people are waiting for that kind of 93k-ish number for kind of like a yearly open test, and obviously come into it's got a decent bit of demand if you go all the way to the left of the chart from back in April. So it definitely makes sense. Maybe you could just say I'm trying to be smart and trying to front run it, which is probably right. It'll probably be right in saying that. Maybe I'm trying to front run it. But I think you go two ways. You either, kind of make people miss out on trying to buy this area and run it up without them, or you kind of overshoot it and come a lot lower than people want. So we'll see anyway. But yeah, that's kind of my outlook on it. You're short on XAUT, so you're short in gold on BLOFIN, I'm guessing. Stonksy, yes, very nice. Hit 92k, take the CME, then it's a flip of a coin if we bounce up Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not against that at all, Sean. I'm not against that at all. We'll see, won't we? Hey, here he is. Here he is. He's here. He's here.
I'm here.
SMFC
I'm here. I
is
was
with
muted.
us.
I'm just halfway through doing my laundry.
How are you? Oh, check you out, eh?
It's all going down, innit? I don't want to look at it when it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down quite ferociously.
It's not going down as much though anymore, is it? It's done its big little dumpy bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no.
actually long now.
You're long. Where from?
Yeah, 95.50.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. I'm just kind of. I mean, really, it's basically just kind of. I'm just trying to front run the level that everyone wants it to get to. Maybe it's smart, maybe it's completely stupid, but we'll soon see. But I mean, I was just looking on it then, Dean. Unbelievably, this time yesterday when I went live, Bitcoin was at 103k. Literally this time yesterday.
What did you do?
Pretty wild, that, isn't it? It's pretty wild, the fact like it was at 103k yesterday. I don't know, and the thing is, do you know what the most annoying thing is as well, is that's in and around towards 104k as well, where I closed my long out. If only I'd have flipped short.
I thought you did short.
No, not down from there. I longed it up yesterday and closed it out, and then didn't flip short.
Yeah, that's where you went wrong, innit?
That would have been an unbelievable print. Good morning, Marios. I do apologize, I cannot read your name, but you say bullish. Okay, yeah, so maybe are you thinking that we bounce from here, bottom around here? Do make sure you drop a big like on the stream if you haven't. Of course, if you're new as well, subscribe, give me a sub. I'll massively appreciate it. Of course, it'd be great to welcome you to the channel more often as well. But yeah, I mean, it's a wild time out there. It's a wild time. This morning I was kind of thinking, after we got this wick here, I was thinking, okay, that may be it for like a decent bounce, maybe back towards 100 or something. But then, I mean, the algo selling is relentless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not stopping, is it?
No.
I was like you, thinking that might have been it.
Yeah, I was thinking this was it, because obviously typically you'd have some sort of liquidation wick and then kind of at least get like some sort of bounce, but we didn't even really bounce. Yeah, I mean, wild, but we'll see what brings of it. And obviously, do you know what? Considering where Bitcoin's at, minus 4.6%, altcoins actually aren't that bad. I mean, ETH's down 3.5, which again, you know, is a little bit stronger than Bitcoin, but you actually look at alts. I mean, XRP is down 2.3. Solana's down the same as Bitcoin. Hype's down a little bit more.
What's Solana
at? 137, 138. Zek, of
180 last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, Zek, of course, is green. But then you got Dogecoin down 2.5%, Pump down 3.5%. Like, they're not down that much considering Bitcoin is absolutely hammered. You got Uniswap. Uniswap's getting hammered, minus 8%. But I don't think altcoins are that bad in like overall, considering what you would have thought, given that Bitcoin is down nearly 5%. You would have thought that it would have been an absolute bloodbath. But it's not really that bad. I don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe it's best if I close my long. I don't know. If we have a look at memes, SPX getting hammered, minus 14%. Fartcoin minus 4.5. I mean, as you would expect, memes generally get hammered more because obviously sometimes, you know, most of the time they go up more as well in bullish conditions. But again, memes aren't that bad.
Are you doing something to your mic?
I think so. What?
Oh, I couldn't hear you then.
Is it back now?
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah, I don't actually think. I mean, obviously SPX is the outlier, minus 14%, but I don't actually think that. I don't think that altcoins have took that much of a hammering compared to what you would think that they would, given where Bitcoin is at and obviously how much it's fell that fast.
No, I thought that when I looked at them as well.
Yeah,
what's being said as the catalyst for this?
I think overall it's just general lack of demand. I would say probably in it. It's just, there has just been a general lack of demand and strength in Bitcoin, but the S&P has been relentlessly dumping. If you look at the S&P, basically what we know now is that this move was basically just a front run for the government opening, and as soon as the government reopened, look at that on Thursday, the S&P is just absolute. And the thing is, it's not even felt that much really. Like the S&P, say there on Thursday from that towards that high, it's only down 2.8%. Bitcoin's down nearly 10. But yeah,
Tell you what is looking good, Dave.
Go on.
My short S&P ETF.
And Nvidia maybe as well.
Oh, it's all green.
Yeah. Yeah, Nvidia's took another hammer in pre-market. I don't know if you've seen.
I haven't.
It's down to 181. Oh, 181 pre-market. Imagine if that was the top, 210. Imagine if that ends up being the top.
Did you buy enough?
No. I was staring at it as well. I was staring at it at 210, and I just kind of froze and thought, and maybe like started getting a bit greedy, thinking, all right, maybe we'll see 220, 230. That would have been glorious. That would have been glorious. Pedro, how we doing? Thank you for streaming. So if you said that about 93, why long? I'm not sure. I'm not shorting here. The risk reward has gone for shorting here, in my opinion. You wouldn't short this. Not here. Your time for shorting was up here, wasn't it? You can see the times for shorting. 107k rejection. Then the bounce, 105k. Yesterday, 104k. Even this, that ended up being a dead cat bounce, didn't it? Where's your risk reward for shorting here? Obviously, the ideal one would have been to be short from up here. But yeah, like I said, I long this, closed it out up here yesterday, and then kind of just blindsided, like didn't even consider shorting it for whatever reason. Stonksy was short on a 1 hour as well, so that's a lesson to me to be to stop being blind to where the colours at every single time. But yeah, that's basically the reason. But in my opinion, the risk reward for shorting, most of the move has been squoze, you would imagine. Nick, how we doing? Anyone else think today marks the start of a bear market for Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't know. Without a doubt, this region down towards 90, if you will, if you want, this kind of region of like mid 95 down to 90 is definitely a huge region. I don't know about a bear market. I think maybe we're too early stages for that because like I said, the S&P isn't even down that much really when we've looked at that dip. Like that could get eaten up within literally a day, 2 days, a week, whatever, and then it's back towards it where it started. And even from that point on, it was only about 1-2% away from an all-time high. So I think generally what we're seeing is just like a well-needed flush on Bitcoin, because it was evident that there was just like drying up demand for it, and there just obviously wasn't the market appetite for bullish momentum. If we close under 103k on the weekly this weekend, I'm going to expect a proper bear market. Is that because it will close below the 50 weekly moving average, James? Lee, how we doing? Make sure if you joined, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Come on, there's 28 of you in here. Scroll down, hit the like button. Of course, if you're new, subscribe as well. But wouldn't get profit from 95 to 93. Just to understand, I'm a rookie. If you shorted and it definitely moved from 95 to 93, then you would profit, yeah. But you are like basically just exposing yourself to. You don't know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. No one knows for a fact that if it bottoms at 93, there's every chance that it could bottom in and around here. There's a chance that you could get a short squeeze from here, where maybe it would short squeeze up towards 96, 97, whatever, and you caught on the wrong side of that. Trading markets, and obviously longing and shorting is all about risk reward, and obviously what is your risk in the market, and then obviously what is the reward from this point on. you've missed all the move. The down move has happened, so your risk reward is like minor. Do you know what I mean? Very minor, because you're trying to extract a 2k move after Bitcoin dropping almost 10k. So will this well-needed flush really stop and recover? We don't know, do we? We'll have to see. Celtic Dragon. Like I said, I mean, we don't know for a fact where Bitcoin's going to stop, where the selling will stop. But I expect if we're not going from here, that kind of yearly open that I've got marked out there, that kind of region, maybe down towards 92, 91, you would imagine that would give a good reaction. If not, then things may be even worse than we think. James says, correct the Mundo. Oh, mate, you love it, don't you? But yeah, Bitcoin's dropping a bit more. I may have to close my long out, to be honest. It's just not looking... This just looks like another low time frame bounce to sell into. I may have to close the long out. Let's see the reaction here anyway. Let's see the reaction. It's pushing back up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we've looked at this area for a long while on Bitcoin. As you can see, I've already got it drew out. So you got the yearly open there. Then you've got kind of 90 to 91. Why have I got that drew out? Because that's in and around where the CME gap lies. If you see here, you got the CME gap there from all the way back in April. Now, of course, that's on the CME exchange, which does have a little bit of a premium on it, as you can see, the price difference. So we'd have to take off maybe another $500, $600-$700, whatever, from this point to actually obviously close this, because on actual crypto exchanges, it would drop down to somewhere here. So that's kind of why I've got that region marked out on the actual Bitcoin on the Binance chart here, because, yeah, to close down the CME gap, which is in and around there, we'd have to drop another little bit on exchanges. So we could go down as low as that. We'll just have to see. But I mean, I think we're approaching. I mean, you can see here, can't you? If we zoom in on this bit of price action from April, May, this is the area obviously where Bitcoin found demand once. As you can see here, this is the yearly open where Bitcoin opened the year. But also on all this price action, you can see that it found nice support and demand down there. So we're not too far away from that. We're not too far away at all. And we could go down there for sure. I might have to get out of this long, to be honest, and just kind of wait and bide my time. What do you think, Dean?
It doesn't look strong, does it?
It doesn't, no. It doesn't.
It looks really weak.
Yeah. It's a shame, really, as well, because I was really liking the idea of a bounce up to 110 to short.
I had 104 marked for an order which never hit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pain.
Yeah, that would have been a lovely way it went down.
It must have come mightily close to that yesterday.
I set it and forgot to set it, and then looked at it this morning, and I've got no idea how close it went to. But yeah. A bit annoying.
Florin, how we doing? Good afternoon to you. 2021, we had a similar situation, but had another rise, though. 2021, it's completely different bear market. Completely different market, though, isn't it? Like, it's not even remotely the same.
This one's been a bit of a different one, though, because normally you get a few pullbacks, but I don't recall Bitcoin having that many major pullbacks during the course of its rise from the bottom to the top.
No, I know, yeah.
So maybe
straight down, says Wiz. Spill the blood, drink it. Drink it in. What's the VIX at? VIX is 23 nearly.
Oh, wow.
Nearly 23. Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, the S&P isn't even really that down. That's the thing, innit? The S&P isn't even really that down. It's only retraced like 2.5% from where it was at yesterday, which isn't even that much considering Bitcoin's gone down 10. Obviously, it's a much larger asset, but what situation are we going to be in if the S&P drops another 10, 15% from here?
Not
I mean,
a good spot.
Yeah, that is. That's the
I hope
thing.
you took your profits.
That's the thing. I'm gonna wait it out anyway. I'm gonna wait it out. See what formation we get leading into US Open, and then I may close out my long if we're not looking strong. But as it stands, the price is in and around my entry, so we'll just see what happens from here. I tell you what. Let's see where this thing is. Oh my God! MSTR is getting killed. It's below $200. It's down to 196. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's now approaching this range of interest that we had marked out. Oh dear.
What's the area of interest for?
That's basically just where it traded in 2024, as you can see. So just mark this range. I mean, really, probably what would be better is if we just marked out the range high and the range low. So we'll put the range high there, and we'll put the range low. It's a bit easier to see then. We'll just put that in and around there for now. But yeah, I mean, it's mightily close to retesting the top of it.
How's coin looking?
That is crazy. Coin is finally approaching my area of interest. Finally. Again, I mean, I'm not really too interested in going buying coin. I'll be honest. But as a charting standpoint, I mean, I was waiting for maybe this area to get tested in August, and it just leveled off here. But obviously, it's looking like it's dropping into here now.
Funny.
This is actually up. I mean, this thing has been pummeled this week, and last week. Like, this thing is down almost 50% from where it was at here in late October. Go on, I know I want to know something funny. Go on.
I opened a short Coinbase ETF this morning.
Did you?
Up 11%.
Oh, you devil! What leverage is it?
It's just 3x.
Is it? Oh, nice.
It's better than nothing. Hedging that long position I've got on eToro.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's in here, and yeah, we are. We're in and around. Definite area of interest for me, anyway. So we'll see what happens. Again, we might drop lower, 90, maybe even mid 80s. Maybe we drop all the way back to 76. Who knows?
Bloody hell.
Anything is possible, isn't it? Anything is possible.
I don't think that far, though, Dave. Not today. Not today.
I don't. Oh no, not today. On this move, are we gonna put in some kind of strong low time frame rally? And what I mean by strong is maybe at least pushing back to maybe towards 97, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to see. But
pop open the oscillator.
Boom. That's on the 5 minute anyway. Let's have a look on the 1 hour. The 1 hour's been flatlined since basically the start of Thursday. Now we are starting to actually really trade out of that inner channel now, which is quite interesting on the 1 hour.
Yeah, I do like it when it leaves the channel.
Yeah.
On the 5 minute, that works a dream.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the 1 hour's flatlined. The 1 hour and the 4 hour are still short on the background too. The 4 hour is not at -1 yet, but it's approaching it. It's at 7.2, -7.2. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, I mean, this is.
I mean, I the 4 hour. I think it's getting close.
I mean, what at some point you're going to get a squeeze, aren't you? Because basically, even if you look at up towards 107, these bounces haven't really. These are looking like obviously just short squeezes and dead cat bounces. The one from kind of 102, mid 102 up towards 105, and then this one from 101 up towards 104 yesterday. They're obviously looking just like dead cat bounces, but I mean, this one down from 103 has basically just been in a straight line pretty much. I mean, if you look at that, Bitcoin's down 8.5% to the low, currently down 8%, and really we haven't had any sort of squeeze. I mean, this one got, what did that get in the end? That got like a 2k squeeze. So I think we are approaching the area for, you know, the kind of look for a squeeze, but we could definitely drop a bit lower first. I mean, I'm surprised that it's just gone down so relentlessly, because shorts must be piling up now. Because shorts really haven't been punished at all, have they? Like, we must see some late punishment on shorts soon, you would think.
Get up, just sum up.
Let's see. We just look so bleak and weak. To be fair, they are the points normally of turnaround, aren't they? Whenever everyone kind of just gives up, generally that is the point of turnaround. So maybe that's a good thing, George. I don't know. Dave, imagine if you... Oh, don't. I know. I was saying that at the start of the stream. Don't. Any consideration for ETH? Yeah, we'll go and have a look at ETH now. Are we an hour away from market open or 5 minutes? An hour. An hour from now. We are 20k away from Sailor breaking even. Which...
What happens when you break even?
Which is actually quite impressive when you think about every other DAT is basically now underwater. I mean, it's not wildly impressive, but basically every other treasury company now are underwater, aren't they? Yeah, and some of them are probably quite a bit underwater. The fact he's still got 20k runway is imagine if he just hadn't. Imagine if he'd have just been happy when. I wonder how much Bitcoin he had, because their average entry price was once upon a time, not even that long ago, really. Was once upon a time like 35k. Imagine. I don't know how much Bitcoin he had. Obviously, he wouldn't have as much as he had now. But that is like an entry where you would think, even in the worst case scenario of just complete and utter global chaos, you're not really going to go that much underwater from that point, are you? So in terms of like a safety point of view, it was actually like a really safe place to be. Obviously, they just wouldn't have had anywhere near the amount of Bitcoin that they've got now. But you know, as an entry point, even if they would have moved it up towards 50, you know, just stop. Like if they would have just stopped when they got to 50k average entry again, I would think that's you know, in the worst case scenario, maybe you go 10, 15, 20% underwater for the time being, but like very worst case scenario. Yeah. Stonksy caught a lovely short on gold XAUT on the 1 hour. We'll have a look at that, mate. What do we think about DOT? Will it make a comeback? In my opinion, no. Bitmine, let's see. Yeah, we're not really getting any strength, are we? I think I'm really in the mind frame to close out this long, but I'm also...
The moment you do, it's going to start going up. I'll use you as my long trigger.
What, if I close out you long?
Yeah.
You fucker. This has been smacked, hasn't it? Bit dear. Have you seen how much it's been smacked this week?
Oh, yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
Holy hell, yeah. I remember as well. I think, was it up here when it was this one, wasn't it? Do you remember when I sent you? I told you, didn't I? Because it got this massive gap up for some reason. And I actually just messaged you directly, didn't I? Saying BitD is up massively today.
Yeah, I did sell some that day. I've barely got any left now, to be honest.
I mean,
so
I think that is the best. Obviously, you've got one like Iron. I mean, this is just on silly numbers. Like, silly numbers.
It's going down as well, though, now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is starting to retrace. But I think, in terms of like the other mining stocks, I think BitD is probably the best out of the bunch. Bitcoin's falling.
I shall certainly buy it again when it's all bottoming.
Oh,
like bottoming.
Yeah. We'll check Bitmine and we'll check ETH and stuff in a second. Let's just see what Bitcoin does here, because as it stands, it is seeming like very, very early, and I don't want to speak too soon. But obviously, on the 5 minute time frame, we are seeing maybe some demand coming in here with just obviously how this level's being capped. I don't think it's going to take much to break that because Bitcoin's so weak. But it'll be interesting to see if it kind of holds this region now. You can kind of look. It's such a low time frame. You don't really want to.
5 minute. I think it's looking like it might be. It might be a long time.
It's looking like there's some sort of demand coming in here, doesn't it? Because price is being held. Price is being held above now. But let's see if we get like a proper test of maybe a bit lower. If it gets absorbed back up. So we're coming into it a bit now. It does look like it's being held a bit. I mean, famous last words before it just goes pew. But
you are tempting me, though. You are tempting me.
Oh no! Don't let me tempt you. No, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Dean. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to see it instead of dipping back in there. I want to see some strength come in and it actually push up away from this region. Like, because you can see it's dipping back in and then obviously being pushed back up a little bit. But we're not kind of pushing away from there. We're just kind of...
No, it just takes one, like, an exhaustion, isn't it?
It's just being pushed. It's just being pushed back down and back down. I wonder how much Bitcoin has been sold over the last 2 days.
I'd guess a lot.
Yeah. I would guess a lot, like. Anyway, let's move on.
How much have you sold over the past few days?
What, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
None.
None. You like none? You got none left?
No. It's all gone. Oh. Was you not watching Wiz's stream when I called the cycle top at 114k?
I was clearly not.
No. To be fair, I mean, it's nothing really to gloat about because it wasn't the top. But on Wiz's stream, probably about... When was it, Wiz? Maybe about 3 weeks ago or something. I don't know. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember when we was at 114k. But I was starting to see weakness in the price. And the killer thing is, at that point, I should have just loaded the swing shorts. I should have loaded the swing shorts after I said that live on stream. I should have loaded the swing shorts. But yeah, I did. I was starting to get kind of nervous and worried about the price action when we was up there. But yeah, that's on the internet forever now, so you can never take that away from me. I don't know. I still don't know whether it will be or not. I mean, I think the problem with something like this is literally 24 hours ago, everyone probably would have still been positive, wouldn't they? Because it was at 103k. It didn't look terrible as it does now. Literally, you could fast forward to Monday, and things could look quote unquote good again.
Back to normal.
Yeah, you know, we get back above 100k and it's probably not that bad. Iron bagged me so much cash. SMFC owes me a beer for that one.
At least.
Just being frank says, I see it hitting 90k-ish. There's a clear gap at the price. Yeah, I think that's where I've got one of my levels, Drew. A bit further down. Nvidia long. I mean... Let's see. So that 181. It's coming back in, testing this from last week, innit? Same point as well on the Friday. I mean, the risk reward is probably decent, to be fair on it, innit? It's probably decent. While we're on this, let me check Bitmine that Wiz suggested. Oh, I bet this thing is pummeled. Oh my god, yeah. So this thing is down another 5%. It was down 10% yesterday. Let's see. Do you know what I think is probably like one of the wildest things about this whole cycle? Is that companies like SBET, Bitmine and stuff literally bought up like over 10% of the ETH supply, and it still wasn't enough to really send it into price discovery. All we got was like a part above. Didn't even get to 5k. We literally got to like, what was it, 4,960 or something?
Something like that.
I mean, that would have been
not enough to bother looking it up.
That would have been a great short, wouldn't it? Like, just shorten it just below 5k if he was a proper ETH bear and didn't think ETH was going to hit 5k. Oh, that would have been legendary. But yeah, I mean, this is now coming into the. I mean, if you look at this from a chart standpoint as well, I mean, this has just got potentially plenty of room to run to the downside, hasn't it? And I think this is probably where the real issue starts to come in for some of these treasury companies, is that the stock price obviously is obviously melting alongside the price melting. Is that thing broken now? Yes, I don't know. No, not yet. It still looks like, doesn't it? It just still looks like it's being walked down, even though it is actually holding this area still that we was just looking at. Like, that is just like being walked down, isn't it? Perfectly. Anyway, let's check ETH. Let's check ETH. So ETH is approaching 3k now, finally.
What's the level on ETH to look for?
Well, I had 3k and just below, kind of just in this daily block of price action on the daily. So kind of 3k and then, you know, maybe a little dip below. Really, I think one of the main things on ETH is it's still got that wick to fill in from the 10th of October. If you look, it's still not filled in that wick from that massive crash that we had. So that wick is down to 3,057. So that's still yet to fill in, and I think maybe like a proper test of 3k wouldn't come bad. And then of course you've got this range here, which it obviously once traded within, which we could maybe go and explore again potentially. I mean, anything is possible in it, but yeah, I mean, Sol down towards 120 is the ultimate area for me. Anything down towards 120 is an area of interest. Obviously, we're not there yet, and maybe this is signaling that maybe we're not done on Bitcoin, because things like ETH, Sol, maybe probably others that if we went and looked, haven't come into their areas of interest yet either. You look at Pump's now testing. Obviously, Pump's actually held this demand, which is again probably a little bit impressive considering it's not dropped lower with the Bitcoin price action that we've had. But I mean, Pump into here, I like Pump into there if it came. How is Bitcoin looking? Because I'm not on it. God, that daily candle is horrendous, isn't it? Are we holding? Oh no, we're not. No, I think it might be time to jump ship on this long, to be honest.
Ooh, that means it might be time to long.
Are you gonna? If I actually close this, are you gonna long?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Actually, I do want to keep it open, but at the same time,
what's your loss at the moment?
Not much. 13% P&L, which is not.
It's not the end of the world.
Not bad, no.
I'd be really annoyed if it bounces from here and I don't enter.
Yeah, I mean, just have your stop loss in. Pretty sure one of the ETFs sold 870 mil worth. Ooh, that's another thing that we're not really talking about in it. And obviously, Red Barbarian. What was it, Barbarian? Is that how you spell Barbarian? I don't know. I said as well about the institution telling us. One thing I've not really kept up on is obviously what the ETF flows have been like, but Coden has told us there. What was that on? Was that on ETH or was that on Bitcoin? What do you think of Michael Burry and his $50 option call on Palantir? I think for the date that he's got it for in 2027. I think it's I think it's a good call, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a good trade, personally. What has he got on Nvidia? What is the level on Nvidia? Is it like $80, $90 something? I think for having them for 2027, I think they're good personally, and I don't really understand why people are. I mean, so many people are like just clowning him and making fun of him and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of also when you know that maybe the market is in a bit of like blind euphoria. If when someone shorts and calls for downside, everyone just thinks he's an idiot. I don't know. They're literally buying people's ETH ICO bags. Yeah. But I mean, I think he's probably just shutting down Scion because maybe he just wants to go and trade in peace. I mean, he can just trade his own cash, can't he? Doesn't have to manage other people's funds. But he even said himself in the letter to investors, he's just not in tune with the market anymore, which I think probably is something to agree on, because the market is literally just up only, and you have literally just dog crap stocks doing 10, 20x's, which obviously a good thing for investors. So from what you just said, did I understand correctly that ETH should stop at 3k? Maybe just below, but then that could be the bottom. Potentially. I mean, it's obviously not financial advice. This is just educational analysis. But I mean, on the chart, yeah, I mean, you could dip in towards 2,900 potentially. Maybe a little bit lower, but I think that region is obviously one to defend because it's also a big psychological level as well. $3,000. So yeah, I think it's possible for sure. Most annoying thing is getting stopped out. Palantir is short at 215. Yeah, that is annoying.
Oh, unlucky.
Looks like ETH can hit as low as 2,600. Could go lower. It just depends on what Bitcoin does, doesn't it? I mean, this is the thing if you're looking for anything to see how low things could go, or to see obviously maybe when things could bounce. Really, just the main thing you want to look at is Bitcoin. Like, is Bitcoin ready to bounce? Is it in a position to bounce? Blah blah blah. I mean, really, for ETH, if it re-entered this range here, and again, you may draw this range differently. You could draw it there. You could definitely pull it back into there if you wanted to. You could maybe even come and test demand down here. That is possible, isn't it? 2,400. 2,500-ish would be good though, because that's like hitting the middle of that range, and then also nice round number. But yeah, that daily's crazy.
Would you buy ETH at 2.5?
No,
What
I don't
would you
think.
buy
I don't know. Like, mainly, I don't know. I don't know what I buy it at. I don't know. I think there's probably if the market was lining up, I think there's probably better things to buy than ETH in terms of a return on investment.
Such as?
I reckon. Hype. Probably Solana. I mean,
you love hype, don't you?
At the end of, I think it's good. Yeah. I mean, really, I would like
your first suggestion whenever I ask for a suggestion, hype.
Yeah, because these ones just move more volatile in the market, especially because basically what you're saying is an upturn in the market, aren't you? If things are going to push up, obviously Bitcoin's going to lead. Bitcoin's going to be pushing up. So then you're looking for things that move the best in the market. Now, really, what would be in that standpoint would be high quality memes, if you will. Obviously, ones where they'll do a fast 50, maybe even 100% move within a couple days, and then you can get out of them. Maybe things to look at like that or whatever. But really, what you're looking for is obviously you're just looking for Bitcoin to show bullishness, aren't you? But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, ETH has been quite strong recently as well. You can see today, even though it's down, it's still 0.5% stronger than Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends on what kind of return you're looking for, because that 5k region is just so hard to push through, innit? Like I said, that's bought 10% of over 10% of the supply, and they still couldn't push it through 5k.
What is the end game of those companies?
I really don't know. I mean, Tom Lee has been screaming. Initially, he was saying $18,000 Bitcoin this year. Then a week later, he said 12,000, and then I think he moved it down to 7 or 8. This has been dropping week by week by week. maybe one day he's going to go on and say we'll get back to our entry or something. I don't know. But I mean, I don't really know what the end game is. I think their end game is to obviously just see ETH maybe go 3, 4, 5x. But do any of them? I don't know if any of them will hold on like Sailor does. I think
as soon as they start selling, it's not going to go well.
No, but the thing is with them, unless they've got their wallets doxed, or unless kind of it gets out by word of mouth, they have like a full quarter to sell, don't they? Before obviously they put the report together. So unless like their wallet is actually like named and doxed, or unless obviously someone says something, then it's looking quite nice. This, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I've entered along.
Have you?
Yeah.
See, you was trying to get me to.
I was trying to bait you to leave.
Capitulate, wasn't you? You little devil.
I feel like I almost got you.
It's possible. Sold down to 107. I think if it loses 120 on the weekly, or on the daily, I'm not really. It could liquidate lower in a day and then still close back above. But if it lost 120 on oh yeah, come on then, chug. If it lost 120, I'd probably be looking sub 100, to be honest. I'd probably be looking down towards 90, 80s. Hype sub 30. I like it at $25. Don't know if it'll get there. What about H-Bar and Ondo? I'll be honest, they're just never two that I've ever been interested in buying. They definitely have the place in the market, but personally for me, I've just never really been interested in buying them too. There's no beef. You can't buy everything, can you? Like imagine how thinly you'd be spread if you went and bought every single coin within the top 50.
It'd be almost pointless, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I know for sure if we are in a bull market. Oh, sorry. If we are in a bear market next cycle, I'm never listening to people who say things like 200k by end of year and 15k. No, because they're all just like them type of numbers are just plucked from thin air, aren't they? Like they are what you get people going on TV saying, or people just randomly plucking numbers out of thin air. Because what is the actual substance behind that? Like, what is the reasoning for someone saying 200k Bitcoin by the end of the year? You know, some people will probably say, "Oh, well, it's a bull market and stuff like that." Yeah, but Bitcoin's already done 8x off the bottom, hasn't it? Like literally, it's done, maybe even more. What's it done off? What did it do off the bottom? About 8x, isn't it? So,
something like that, yeah.
16k to 124. Probably about between 7 and 8x, isn't it? That's why I never really understood when people was asking when will the bull market begin, because Bitcoin for me had already had the majority of its bull market. I could definitely have seen it going. I could still see it going. You know, if things turn around, you could definitely get a good Q1 for sure. I know that's what some people are looking at. I definitely wouldn't rule it out. But I think no, personally, what I'm thinking is I don't know what I'm thinking anymore, to be honest. I really don't. What I do know is probably from mid-December to New Year, Bitcoin will be very flat and probably do nothing. Look at quantum stocks. They look horrific. Let's see. Bitcoin's getting a nice push up now on the 5-minute. I'm glad I didn't let you make me capitulate.
I'll get you next time.
Let's see. Quantum stocks. I know I've got some on here. This is one of them, innit? Oh, yeah, look at that retrace. Ooh. This is another one, innit? Oh,
you got RGTI? There, you got it just above that.
Yes, it's just a bit up here. I'll get it up now. So this is actually coming into my zone, to be fair. Well, it's at the bottom of the zone. I don't even know if that zone is worth even having as a zone anymore. Maybe back down towards here. RGTI, yeah, it's there. Oh, look at that.
I've got some of this one. I should have sold it.
What else have we got on here? This thing has been pummeled, hasn't it? This didn't even... can you imagine how salty you'd be, right? You imagine if you held this. This is Block, Jack Dorsey's company. Can you imagine how salty you'd be if you held this? Like, this thing has literally not moved in years. Like, look at that. That's back to mid 2022, and it's at the same level. I would be so salty if I held that, because this is like, when you talk about things like never moving, this thing literally never moves. Like, that is crazy, isn't it? That price action there, it's just pinned in a range. But yeah, I mean, in terms of where Bitcoin's at, I think what I have seen is a lot of people giving up. I've seen a lot of people giving up and kind of just giving up all hope, which is sometimes a telltale sign of things are ready to turn around. I mean, I'm not really asking for much. I would just love a pump back towards even 100. Take that. Pump back to 100 today. I'd take that all day long if we can. I think it's possible too. Do you? Maybe not today. Maybe
not today. I mean, it's quite a big amount of weakness to overcome in a single day.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe obviously into next week. Maybe today was a bit of an overshoot, but particularly on Sunday's a great day for a scam pump, innit? We always see that.
So maybe Sunday morning's the time for long in.
Unless the one thing will be, look at that on Stonksy. Bloody hell, look at that. 5-minute chart is goated, innit? Look at that on the S&P. Down from there to there. Then back in and down from there to there. Oh, beautiful. Unless this thing gets...
5 minutes been insane, isn't it, lately?
Yeah, so good. Unless this thing gets some proper rocket fuel up its ass, then we could actually see a really hard squeeze on Bitcoin. Like, obviously, this is alongside just general Bitcoin weakness and Bitcoin going sourcing liquidity. This is obviously another factor in what has been driving Bitcoin's downturn. If you can get even, a push on this back up towards here, then we're going to should see some decent movement on Bitcoin, I think.
I would like to see that go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't finished building my short bag of that.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see everything go to new highs, really.
Oh, we don't need to get silly. Just back above 100. Let me get the positions.
No, come on. Don't be like that.
If it goes back up, that's like a gift.
Don't be like that. Said everything to new highs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, really, what we want now is we want to see some evidence on Bitcoin that the selling is being overcome now by buyers. At the moment, we've got the perfect opportunity for this because we've had a strong 5-minute candle and now we are selling off again. So if this thing full retraces back to where it started, it's good, hopeless. Is it? Yeah. What we want to see is obviously that buyers are starting to take control of the market again and push it back up, which, I mean, it's got to come at some point because, there will just be so many shorts ready to be squozen, and obviously for exchanges, that's where the money's at, innit? Like, obviously they'll have absolutely rinsed longs all the way down, but they've also got money bags sitting upside. They'll go and squeeze the shorts and force them to close. But we want to see some evidence that obviously momentum is starting to turn on the low time frame, which obviously can start right now, as long as this 5 minute just doesn't capitulate again.
It's holding its position.
Yeah, do make sure you drop a like on the stream, by the way, and subscribe if you're not.
You need to do the poll.
I know, I'm going to do it now.
Do you reckon it's going to be a juicy opening?
Yeah, I think it's going to be juicy as hell. I think we're going to come out the traps and just absolutely turbo send it. When I say turbo send, probably not what you think, but low time frame, I think we should squeeze, hopefully.
Okay.
I think. Anyway.
Defending it.
Yeah, this is what we want to see. It's just some of this. We want to see some of this. What are you up to on the weekend? Anything much?
I'm going to a gig festival thing on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching the American football on Sunday.
Oh, you devil. How nice.
What about you?
What? I've still not got the keys to my house,
Still?
Yeah.
Why?
We're waiting on this letter from America.
Oh my god.
I'm fuming. I was meant to have my keys to my house probably at least 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah. their solicitors honestly sound useless. I hope that you get yours before Christmas. Celtic Dragon Celtic or Celtic? I don't know. How do you rate liquidity chasing as a strategy? Do you feel that price really targets to sweep liquidity? Yes and no. On Bitcoin, I think on Bitcoin for me, it's hit and miss some of the time. Like sometimes you get really like. Let me show you an example. So, for instance, if we go to the 1 hour, yeah, they're looking like some nice absorption on the 1 hour there on the bottom wicks. Got some tweezer bottoms there as well. For instance, this is a really nice sweep of liquidity here. For me anyway, this was a really nice sweep. I had marked out this level for liquidity sweeping, and of course we ended up getting that. So for me, that was obviously like a clean, really clean liquidity sweep. I was furious with myself as well because I had that outlined on stream and everything, and when Bitcoin was here, I went to bed and I didn't set a limit sell for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's obviously a really clean liquidity sweep, like really nice. But then you also get obviously times when Bitcoin just cannot like push that far and obviously give the full sweep. So obviously another example would be this, where while this is obviously this is a supply, hence we sold off from there. But then WEEX were like nice and clean and obviously just waiting for the taking. But on this time, we didn't obviously get the sweep of the WEEX before dropping off. So obviously that liquidity was left behind above them WEEX, so they were safe. Again, you could even attribute this to this. I mean, obviously you got a clean kind of touch to 104, but again, in terms of like liquidity sweeping, that would have been really nice and clean to just take out that high and then drop. But Bitcoin does work quite nicely too as well. It's not just all it's not just all hit and miss. I mean, if you look here, obviously we had these lows here to take out. Took them out perfectly, didn't we? We obviously overshot it a bit, but that's fine. Took out them lows and then obviously bounced. So yeah, it's definitely a good strategy, but what you really want to do is just mix it with obviously either momentum. So obviously, using something like Stonksy, which you can get. Obviously, link is in the description to take you to the Stonksy website. But also just a basic understanding of supply and demand zones as well, because like I said, when price comes into a supply or demand zone, like I'd shown then, it may, especially on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin doesn't trade as cleanly as something like the S&P. On the S&P, liquidity sweeping is a lot more clean. And then probably on something like gold as well is a lot more clean, and FX than, because they're obviously legacy markets, aren't they? They're very mature. Bitcoin has yet to properly mature in that way. So in terms of liquidity sweeping, yeah. But really, you can just tie liquidity sweeping with supply and demand zones and momentum for Bitcoin, which will all tie in quite nicely, really. Yeah. Well, it's seeing some nice signs on the 5 minute. I'm in an ETH trade, 80% up, looking at 3,050 take profit. Oh yeah, afternoon all. Okay, very nice, Gary. So I'm guessing you're short, are you? Well, you must be, because if you're looking for 3,050, so you must be short. I'm guessing anyway. Let me know if I'm wrong or not. But I'm guessing you are, unless you actually mean pounds and maybe you're long and looking. I don't know. Let me know anyway. But nice, mate. That whatever it is, nice trade. 80% up. Of course, remember to pay yourself. If you haven't, or remove risk or whatever it is. You don't want to obviously be going back to break even without having some nice change in your hand. But Bitcoin's looking quite nice on the 5 minute. Would you agree?
I think it does look quite nice in the 5 minute.
It's showing that kind of strength that I was talking about, where it's looking like now, maybe just maybe, the momentum is, and this is the very early stages, the very early start of obviously momentum shifting. But it's looking very early stages like we might just be shifting. Again, we've got US Open in 25 minutes, so anything can happen. But we've obviously combated that selling pressure from on this candle here. You can see that obviously selling pressure there with a push through. So maybe things are just starting to just slowly turn. which would be good for, would be good obviously if you're long, or if you're just looking for maybe even you're looking for an area higher up to short. Maybe you're looking for price to bounce so you can short it, whatever. We need some sort of demand to come in to get us there. But I would love price to go back to like 100k today. Well, I keep saying today. Just if we get back above 100k.
I don't think it's going to happen today.
No, but I think if we get back above 100k, I think that then really shifts people's mood and people's mind frame, because also what we do is also, if we go and have a look at that region as well, I'm going to have to go to the toilet in a minute before we get US Open, but if you go and actually have a look at that region, like this is obviously we had this, the capitulation here, and then obviously this is where we found demand, and obviously where the extremity demand was. We obviously fell through here, but if we can regain this area here, then that basically puts us in maybe good shape to then obviously go and test these upside levels, because you then obviously have the zone to defend again down here. Again, you don't want to get too ahead, because it's a long way to go. But I do think rapidly we could see, and this is the psychology and emotion in the market, innit? It's like absolute despair and depression today, when 2 days ago obviously nothing was as bad as this. And yeah, a couple days it could be back looking not as terrible as it does today.
It is amazing how fast people forget about things, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is really my gripe with companies like MicroStrategy and other ones. Some of the big ones. I wouldn't really put Bitmine in there, because they do, well, from what I see anyway, they do tend to buy dips. But my real gripe with Sailor and MicroStrategy is they never keep dry powder to defend the price when price needs help. Because obviously they raise, get the money, and then just immediately blow it in the market, don't they? Like, it's literally, as soon as it's in Sailor's hands, it's in, buy orders done. Where
he probably can't resist himself.
Yeah, with my real gripe with him is that they don't keep any powder behind, even just to give themselves better value in the market. But I mean, their asset is Bitcoin, innit? So they don't keep any money behind to defend Bitcoin where Bitcoin needs defending. Is my real annoyance with them, because you've got so much money invested in an asset. Why not just put a little bit of that money in orders at key levels to actually give the price, a fighting chance and some help where it needs it? Because, say for instance, all that money that Sailor raised, I know obviously they've not been able to buy much recently, but imagine if he'd even just kept like $1 billion or $2 billion. They've got over 40 billion spent on Bitcoin. Even if they'd have just kept $1 billion or $2 billion, they'd have been able to support the price on its way down as it's been, and obviously get themselves some better entries. But yeah, that's my real annoyance with them, is that they don't really tend to actually support the price. They just tend to just literally just blast it wherever it is. I am sorry. Yeah, all right, okay. Well, good job, Gary. Good job, mate. Great trade. We are beginning to heal. Right, that's it now. We're gonna go. We're gonna go back down. That's it. I'm out. How you doing, Bobby? Great to see you, mate. Yeah, but look, this is what I was talking about. Look what that Bitcoin bounce has lined up with. We're just heavily trending with the S&P. Look, it's no surprise that we're now bouncing when the S&P is bouncing. So this is what we want. If this can have a strong day, then hopefully we should get some nice upside. I'm going to run the toilet anyway, if you want to do the same, Dean, before we get US Open. Of course, in the meantime, grab a coffee. Yeah. Do make sure you drop a like, drop a subscribe, all that good stuff. Sign up to BLOFIN, of course, if you want to take any trades anywhere. BLOFIN's the best place to do it. I will drop the link in the chat as well and pin it. It is in the description, though.
What's the price going to be when we get back?
96k.
96?
I don't know.
Wait, so 95, I reckon.
I forgot what we're at. What are we at? Oh, so that'd be up. Yeah, why not? But we're sinking through levels that fast. I can't remember where the price is.
In it, I woke up this morning, looked at my phone, like, what?
Honestly, honest to God. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Stay around.
Nice one. In a bit.
I'm back. Oh, well, we're not at 96k. We're a little bit lower. Oh, well. There we go. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Pretty interesting. Right, what are we thinking? Let's see. 65% thinking up. Not as positive. Not as positive as I would have thought, but understandable with the price action. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to see some flying green candles from here, wouldn't it? It would be great. Let's see what we got. Sailor was just on CNBC. Mate, he's not. Yeah, that was all a load of nonsense. That they were just. I didn't even know that MicroStrategy had even like doxed the wallets. But that was all a load of nonsense about him selling before, weren't it? He even like posted a picture of him or one of his daily pictures saying "hodl." Honestly, if they were selling the actual price would be much. We would be sinking so fast. Like I think we'd probably see like a 10-15% down day at least, maybe even more if Sailor was actually selling. What did he say? I'm guessing he just said as usual, bye. I put in the CSE Discord last night. I said Sailor would literally probably rather sell his organs than sell any Bitcoin. Like, they've never sold a single Bitcoin apart from the time a couple of years ago when they sold some to tax loss harvest because they sold it and then instantly bought it back. So they didn't actually really sell any. Like, they did hit the sell button, but just for tax loss purposes. And they bought it back. I actually don't think they'll ever sell any unless they're forced to. And if they are forced to, then this market it would be chaos. Like, we'd have to get to probably around 37. No, what would we get to? Yeah, around 37.5k, 38 would be 50% drawdown, wouldn't it? So we'd probably have to get to in and around that region before they even really started getting pressured. And then from there, they would then have to unload all that Bitcoin. Honestly, Sailor could probably send the Bitcoin price back towards 10k, sub 10k, like genuinely. Which is a scary thought. Hello.
Apologies, I had to go save the cat.
I don't apologise for anything. It's fine. Do not apologise.
I was pissing it down here, and she was very unhappy, so I've had to go and collect her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. How are you? How are you liking it where you are at the moment?
Well, it's very different to being in the city.
Yeah.
There's a lot less to do.
Yeah.
It's a bit more boring. Yeah. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm glad I don't have to be here for ages.
Are you finding it quite relaxing now?
You could say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite easy.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. We just talk about Sailor because Codin said he was just on CNBC saying that obviously.
What's he saying?
Well, I don't know what he was saying. Codin's not said, but I assume he probably said as usual, like buy, don't sell, hodl. Bitcoin is cyber money or something. I don't know. Whatever he normally says. But I'm just saying, obviously, we would probably see a absolute minimum of like 10-15% down on Bitcoin on the day, that if they were actually selling. Like, the market reaction to that would be crazy.
Yeah, I think he's stuck in a position where he can't really sell.
No, and I was just
As
saying,
soon as they start selling, everyone's going to front run him.
yeah, so they would have to do one of two things, because I know it said on that thing, I'm pretty sure that they never doxed the wallets. Like, I thought that they never doxed their wallets. Maybe they did, I don't know. But I was saying, obviously, for them to be put in a position where they'd have to sell Bitcoin, you'd probably be talking like around about 50% drawdown on the average entry, wouldn't you? So probably like sub 40k. You would think that was. I don't know.
Would they not start selling before then?
Probably not. No, I don't know.
Who chooses when to sell? Is it literally just sale?
Really, they would only need to sell is if they had debt repayments and they literally couldn't raise any more money, and they couldn't obviously afford it out of the company funds. That's the point they'd have to sell Bitcoin. Now, the debt repayment isn't actually that bad because they've not really got any until 2027.
We looked at this the other day, didn't we?
Yeah. And obviously, they've just raised that money from that other offering that they did, STRC or whatever it was. But say, for instance, you get to 50% drawdown and then they have to sell some. Like, just the absolute chaos, because obviously they're then selling into much thinner, much more illiquid books. Honestly, depending on obviously how much they'd have to sell as well, but you could easily see Sailor sending it back towards 20k, maybe even like 10k. Depending on how much
I would be scooping that up with both hands.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be. If I could buy at 16, sell at 100, then buy again at 10. Oh my god.
That would be some absolute legendary yo-yo trading. He said it is at the low and they are going to accelerate their buying. Well, he bloody better do it soon, hadn't he? Do it now. Do it now. Send it back to 103. Go and buy another 5 billion at market right now, so I can get some major profit on this long. James Wynn looking like a genius now.
I don't think there's much James Wynn can do to make me think he's a genius.
Yeah. I mean, he's been liquidated so many times, hasn't he? It's like the boy.
How many millions has he blown?
He blew like 80 mil live on chain, didn't he?
Yeah, not a genius.
Yeah, but it's like the boy who cried wolf, innit? Because like I'm pretty sure I seen Look on Chain tweet the other day that like he'd been liquidated like 10 times or something in the past month, or I don't know. But I'm guessing he's shorted this downtrend. I just got here, but if MSTR starts selling, I'm completely out. I'm out completely. I will say the next cycle, I think I'm only going to do Bitcoin. I think a lot of people are only going to do that, to be honest. He made 200 mil from S coins. What, from Sonic? 200 mil? Did it? I thought he made most of his money on Pepe. Dave promised me 250k this cycle. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Wiz. If you actually go and check out, I can't remember what day it was, Wiz, but I actually called for the cycle top to be in at 114k. So have some of that.
I'd love it if it goes from here to 115 and then dumps just to prove you wrong.
It doesn't matter.
That's not the cycle top then.
Yeah, the cycle top's 124, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd have to go higher than that for me to be wrong. I said that the cycle top was in.
Oh, I see what you mean.
When Bitcoin dropped from 124, it went back to 114. That's when I said it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So you're 10k too low, but you've got it.
10k too low, but also 20k, almost 20k higher up than here.
Just imagine if you'd have shorted it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I should have loaded the swing shorts then and there. I should have gone max shorts. Nah, he means. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I know what you mean now. I thought it was 126. Was it? I thought it was 124. Maybe it was 126. I don't know. Shorted LLY. That's Eli Lilly, isn't it? Yeah, he made 200 mil. Wow. Well, good on him. Good on anyone that makes that type of money. But the problem with a lot of these people is, isn't it? It's that old saying. It's quite cheesy, but it's also, you know, very true. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Do you know what I mean? So how much of that has he gambled away, leverage trading on the market? Obviously, we don't know, and you'd probably never get like a true answer. But how much has he actually kept from that? Because when you make 200 mil, you don't have to do anything ever again, do you? Like, you could literally just live off the interest, or you could buy obviously like hard assets or whatever. You could just go into obviously just complete TradFi or just stick to Bitcoin or whatever. But when you make 200 mil, you should never be in a position where then you are really needing to make more money. If you are at that point, then you've really mismanaged your profits. So, you know, how much has he kept is probably what I would say. But
is it not a mentality thing?
Anyone that makes 200
once you've
million,
made 200 million, you've made 200 million once. You could think, oh, I did that once, I bet I could do it again.
Yeah, but
and then you sort of become chasing. It's not the monetary value; it becomes the high of the chase.
Yeah, it's probably the high of the chase. But look how he did it. I mean, he bought Pepe, maybe a few others. Like, them opportunities only come around. One, you have to be really lucky and actually getting the right one, don't you? Like, you have to get the right one that's going to run first, and then also you have to have like the right market conditions. Like, we only really get these like really heated altcoin ones. We've probably had them about 3 times in the past 3 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, I remember in 2023 when Pepe first launched, that obviously went to $1 billion. And then obviously we had like some sort of like mini like meme coin season. We then also obviously had the other one, which started in late 23, I think, and then ran obviously in towards the start of 24 when memes just exploded. And then of course we had a decent altcoin season this time last year, didn't we? So there's only really, I mean, off the top of my head, I can only really remember 3 proper times when it's been like real prime time to make altcoin money. Unless, of course, you bought something like Hype or Sui or whatever that just kind of ran on their own. I think even Sui topped. Yeah, I know. I think even Sui topped out this time last year, so that would obviously fall into that basket. Only needs to keep 10 mil to live happy, though. True. No, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love to make 10 mil. That would make me very happy. But a 200 mil drawdown, like, you know, 200 mil down to 10 mil. It's literally, you're just gambling the money away, aren't you? That's what I mean. Because even if you put that into Bitcoin at the bloody Pico top from here, and don't forget as well, if he's actually publicly said that, he owes a huge amount of that money on tax. So if he's gambled that away as well, or whatever, then obviously he needs to sort that out. Because as soon as he comes out and publicly says that, and obviously everything's linked to him, I mean, I don't know if it still even stands at 20% if you make that much money, or if it goes higher at a certain threshold. But he will owe a lot of that money on tax as well. So he can't only keep 10 mil because all that would then go to the tax man. I mean, each to their own, innit? I would just stop and do nothing. I know, obviously, you'd say about the thrill seeking and stuff like that, but you know, you can still get that without blowing everything. I would just stop. It's manipulation. What is this? I don't think so. I think it's just price action, innit? Seriously though, who has conviction to hold an altcoin when you know you have 200 mil in their account? I mean, the thing you got to say as well is obviously, firstly, for making it, but also props for actually holding it, yeah? Because, you know, you could get to 1 mil and be like, bloody hell, like, look at this that I've made in cash out.
100% of cash.
Yeah. Like, to actually, I actually don't think people probably realise how hard that is. Like, obviously, people just say probably you bought at this and you got to this point. But to actually hold that, like, if you don't forget, Pepe went to $1 billion, then pulled back to 300 mil. So it had like a 70% retrace. I don't know what point he sold and if he bought back in or whatever. But say you didn't, you had to hold that 70% retrace to then obviously get like the 20x after that, what it did when it went to like 6-7 billion. So yeah, 1 mil would do. Yeah, I mean, not bad. What's this?
Are you reading those messages that just come through?
Yeah. It's so funny. I really hope that happens.
I'm free with it.
You skipped my 3x on a new account, Dave. I didn't see that. Sorry, mate. I didn't see that. Sorry. If I can't see it on the chat. Well done, mate. Nice. Well done. Super. When have you did you do that over the last few weeks or this week or what? But congrats, mate. I mean, 3x on new account. Brilliant. I 2x'd an account this week and then lost some of it on bloody trying along the dip. There we go. What's going on in there?
Nonsense, I think, is the name of that.
That is so funny. Long live the king. Anyway, we're open. There you go. We're open. The US market is open. I need to close that. I need to close the poll before anyone cheats. So the majority was up, but only ever so slightly. It was quite close today.
Forgot to vote.
Oh well, do it now. Go on. Up or down?
Up.
It's got to be on it, surely.
I hope so.
Surely to God. I just hope it goes up so we can say we long the bottom.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? We long the bottom on stream.
Yeah. Give me the crown. Long live the king. That is so funny. That is honestly so funny. I actually don't think there's anything. I haven't seen anything as funny as that. I wish we could tell you guys, but we can't. It's like it's a work thing. Sorry. I really wish that we could tell you, but we can't. There's something really funny being said. I really wish we could tell them, but we can't.
Yeah, definitely can't. Definitely can't.
MSTR is Jesus Christ. Their MNAV is, tell you what, their MNAV must be getting quite close now to 1.
In the bear market, they were trading at a premium, weren't they?
I don't know. Their stock price was so small in the bear market, weren't it?
It was great. It's great. If he goes back down there, I'll buy that again as well.
Oh no, we're coming back down. Oh no. Oh, this better not be another bloody dead cat bounce. Come on. Look, we're literally just mirroring the S&P. We're literally just mirroring the S&P. So if this thing bloody carries on taking a tumble, we're going with it, aren't we?
Yeah, possibly.
We're just mirroring it, which is annoying as hell. Maybe we need to like dual screen it. I'm going to do nothing now. I'm literally just going to sit back and I'm going to do nothing. And just kind of let nature take its course.
We're due to go up at some point.
I think we are. I'm looking for like a little king emoji.
Oh
no!
95.
Oh, yeah, the S&P is sinking.
I told you to close it.
This is all your fault. You shouldn't have longed with me. This would have been fine. To be fair, it's only the first 3 minutes, isn't it? I'm liquidated on my Bitcoin trade at 92. Pump it, oh god.
Oh, yeah,
please pump it for Jeff. Please, God, pump it.
Oh, 90 for me.
I don't know what it is for me. I've got a stop loss in place.
What's your stop loss at?
94.
Go down, touch 94, and then it'll go up.
I'd just relong it because we basically beat the yearly open then, so just get myself a better entry. I'd literally, if I got stopped out, I'd just relong it down there. But we are looking. We're looking.
Nicely.
We're not looking too bad. Hey! Look at us go! Come on! You know what this reminds me of? Is that meme? You know where it's just like a line that's just constantly down, and then you get the tiniest bit of green, and the face. That's it, isn't it? Like, just damn.
How's that in action?
$500 bounce. Oh!
That is a good candle, though. That's.
I want to start your account with Stonksy. Trade 3x on the hourly. See what happens. There you go. SMFC wants to know. Jeff wants to know what you think about that.
3x on the hourly on what asset?
On. Well, I don't know. I assume it. Maybe anything. Just put use Bitcoin.
I mean, if you're doing that on the recent price action, you'd be cooking.
Yeah, you would be. You'd be really cooking. Oh, come on, here we go. Come on. Hiya. Say it. Hiya. Hiya. Like, we can do the summoning. We can do the summoning of the bullish gods. Hiya. Hiya. Hiya.
You could try drag the price up with a magnet. That might help.
Oh, yeah, well, good idea. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Flip around. Oh no, the magnet's upside down.
Oh, you're gonna send it the wrong way.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, let's put it up here to start. Come on. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's working.
It's working.
Oh, it's working. It's working. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's actually working.
Oh, do you know, if we've just figured out how to trade.
Oh, come on, higher. Come on, squeeze. It's doing it. Come on. Pull Bitcoin up with a magnet emoji. Come on.
Magic.
Oh,
you stopped wiggling it, so it stopped going up.
I tell you what, if we get back to 100k, I will be over 100% P&L.
Nice.
I will be like nearly 100% P&L.
It's what you want.
It is. But I want more than 100k. I don't reckon
you'd be in 100k profit.
Oh God, no! I wish. Bloody hell!
I thought you'd be a bit more nervous if you got 100k right on this.
No, 100% P&L.
Okay.
Oh, if it was in
Jordan has just said he's pretty certain that the bottom's in. So that means short it.
Just pull the magnet down. Oh no! No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We do want the bottom to be in. Oh no! It did it. It did it. It went down. I really hope the bottom's in. I really hope it is. I just want 92k to take out that CME gap. Be careful what you wish for, Sean, because honestly, Bitcoin would probably go down to about near 90k actually, because it's down to 91.5 on the CME, which has a premium on it. So we'd probably have to go to, and you'd probably get some sort of liquidation down there as well. You could even go into the 80s. I would just, selfishly, because I'm long, but I would just love it to leave people behind that are just waiting for like 93k or 92 or 91. Completely selfish, of course, but I make no apologies. Lol. Jeff says this is my favourite channel. Oh, look at, we're pulling it up with it. Look at this since we put the magnet on there. Holy hell, we're gonna have to move this higher. Because that is actually gonna touch the magnet. Like, if we put the magnet back to where it first was, it's almost touching it. Look at it squeeze. And we have,
lovely, isn't it?
we have the S&P in our favour now as well. Oh, imagine! Can you imagine if this? Honestly, if this rallies throughout the rest of the day, we could get some serious squeeze on Bitcoin. But we need the S&P
you might
in
need to
that
make the
corner.
magnet higher.
Yeah, 100k. There we go. Come on, pull it up there. Come on. It's not even
One
that
candle.
far when you look at it, really, is it?
No,
Like,
it's not.
We've just slow bled, so it's not even really like it wouldn't even take that much there. Sailor better be buying. He better be buying here.
I'd rather this was sale and not buying. Yeah, no manufactured demand would make it proper.
I would rather us squeeze up to here, and
then let Sailor buy the top.
And then Sailor buys on the weekend and pushes up to like 103. Like, I hope he's took on some really big debt. I hope he's like just remortgaged everything that he owns, and just like completely just fine. He's got he bought Bitcoin on Klarna and stuff like. just
After paying
honestly,
the lot.
And then get back up towards 100k, recapture 100k, and then let Sailor then send us to like 102, 103 on the weekend, please. But that's what I mean. He's not been making big buys recently. Like we need a Billy, we need a 2 Billy. Come on.
When was the last big buy?
Oh, ages ago. No, not ages ago. I think a couple of weeks ago. I think they bought like $500 million. But in terms of Bitcoin, that's not really that big of a buy, is it?
No.
Like, do you remember that week where we bought like 10 billion in a week? It's like, what the hell?
Silly, isn't it, that?
He was literally just top blasting the hell out of it. Oh no, we're coming down.
Oh no.
Because the magnet's too weak. Need to move it back closer. The magnet's too weak. Need to move it back closer. It was losing its pull. You have a buy order at 93. I make no apologies that I hope that doesn't get filled. Coding, sorry. Can you move the magnet to 105 in due time, Neji? Yeah, in due time.
Yeah, it doesn't really work when you pull it too far away.
Yeah. You seen what happened then when we had it at 100? The pull of it.
It's working again.
It's working. It's pulling it back up. There we go. Only bought 50 mil the other day. I mean, it's nothing to Bitcoin, that is it? That's like probably like getting a 5-minute candle going a little bit. Oh, see, look. We moved the magnet back down and it's actually holding it back up. This is fantastic. Come on. See, this is it. Let it be known that Dave and Dean on stream told you guys about the shift in momentum on the low time frame. We called it when it was here, didn't we? It was this candle, and then we had this one, and we said, you want to see, obviously, selling pressure stop and some, obviously, momentum shift. And here we are, a K higher, and on the road to glory. Huzzah! Honestly, I'd love to know because obviously I'm still waiting for the keys for my house. I'm still in an office. I tell you what's actually getting close. I gave my notice on this office, you know. I've only got it for another just over 2 weeks. I need to be out by the end of the month. Yeah. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I would. The walls in these offices are quite small, so I would love to know what the people next door probably think of me on these streams. They probably
think you're mental.
What weirdo is in that office next door? Like, what is he going on about? That's honestly, because that's what I'd be thinking if I heard this. Can you imagine hearing this?
Yeah, it'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but honestly,
have you met the other people in your office building?
Not really. Only the people on reception.
Oh, so you might be the only person that rents.
Oh no, they're all taken.
Oh.
I think maybe all, but maybe a few. When I got this one in September, start of September, there was only this one, and I think another one that was available. It's got a decent amount in here as well.
So they let you do short term then?
Yeah, it's just a monthly rolling thing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but I need to bloody. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do on all fronts if they keep delaying it. Need to get the work done and everything. I mean, luckily we had the kitchen measured this week, so I got the design appointments for that on Wednesday. So just have to try and do stuff, but I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do otherwise.
Have you not got nowhere else to stream from?
I've probably not. No. I mean, really, what I need to do is I need to ring Sky I was meant to do that today. Actually, I forgot. I need to ring Sky and just obviously just get the broadband on there, just set it up ready, so obviously they can come and connect it straight away. Otherwise, I'm going to be waiting on Sky to be able to stream. I'll have to come up to you. I'll have to come up to you and stay for a few days. Oh, look, the magnet's doing the work. Oh, honestly, this is legendary.
I'm amazed it worked.
Doesn't it feel nice when you're long the bottom? What
For now,
for now, yeah. I don't want to get too. We don't want to gloat too much in case it does something like this. Like it could easily come up, clear some liquidity there, and then do that. Like that could easily happen. But as soon as we get past like 97.5, my stop loss is going up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I haven't moved it yet. Let's see. Oh,
lovely.
Like rocket up its ass. Look at ETH Bitcoin.
We should have longed ETH, shouldn't we? Bloody hell.
Yeah, ETH stronger. But the problem, what I find with ETH is that I just don't like the inconsistency in it. So like it's Stingio today, but tomorrow it could be like -3% against Bitcoin, couldn't it? Like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't like the inconsistency in it. But look at this. Oh, this is glorious. I'm loving this. Oh, come on.
It's almost time to move the magnet higher again.
Yeah, literally.
And what are you up to weekend?
Not much, to be honest. What am I up to? I mean, really, my weekend should be being spent doing the house up, but obviously I can't. So I've still got my weekend for now and my weeknights. But what am I doing? I've not really got anything planned. Probably I normally do something nice on a Sunday, like just go out somewhere or whatever. But I don't actually know. Why? What are you doing?
Oh, on Sunday, I'm going to an American football thing. Yeah.
Oh, I remember you saying actually.
Tomorrow
yeah,
it's a gig, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
busy weekend.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I always find something like. Probably, to be fair, it's best just going and looking at stuff for the house. Really need to go and pick out like some tiles for the bathroom, and I need to get a new shower put in and stuff. So probably best doing something productive like that. Yeah. Imagine we have one of them WEEX we had the other day, but to the upside. Oh yeah, I would love that. Just turbo run it. Just absolutely turbo run it, please. That would be amazing. Oh no. See, the best thing to do now is if you're from towards down the lows, if you're in the belief that we're going to go up, it's to just do nothing in it.
Yeah.
But look at the S&P. Oh yes. Come on. This makes a comeback today. Could drag Bitcoin up from the depths.
The depths of 90k.
The depths. Yeah. The depths of 90k.
Mad statement.
True though, isn't it?
I don't feel like it's the depths. Like,
no, it's not the depths, but it's quite depth.
It's quite deep.
It's quite depthy.
It's like the bottom of the shore of the ocean.
Yeah.
We can still go into the Marianas Trench.
Where sailor gets eaten by bloody
anglerfish.
No, I'm trying to think. What's it? The Kraken. The Kraken eats sailor. Did anyone? Who did you get your kitchen with? WEEX. In the end.
Oh, you bought one?
Well, not bought one, but that's who we're going to get it with. That's who's been out to measure it and all that stuff. But yeah, we're going to be getting it with WEEX. Why is the S&P affecting Bitcoin like this, though? Bitcoin has always been tied to legacy markets. I mean, really, in actual fact, it's more closer to the Nasdaq, I think, than the S&P. But It's very close to. I mean, them two together are obviously quite close in trading. But personally, I've always just looked at the S&P for it. But it's always been tied to legacy, to legacy markets like that.
How's gold looking today?
Why? More so now, probably because of the ETFs as well, because obviously TradFi got all the fingers in it too. But let's see, gold. Gold, I tell you what, gold had a big reversal yesterday. Oh, it's down 2.5%.
Ooh.
See on the 10-minute. Look at that for a sell-off. This, because gold had, because it had a really strong rally. Oh, Stonksy's gone red on the hourly. Look at that, red from up here. Yesterday, because it was up nicely on the day, as you can see there, and then it got slammed, got absolutely slammed, and then this is retraced. I mean, that's retraced a lot of that rally from this week. Are we at 97k yet?
Not yet.
I like that you said not yet.
It's only a matter of time.
Come on, magnet.
The magnet will do its job.
Yeah.
So when we get off stream, you've got to leave the magnet there, otherwise it'll undo all the spell.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to leave it at a decent level like this. The pull might be a bit weak, but we'll have to leave it at a decent level for over the weekend.
I'm liking the oscillator. It's looking good.
Look at RKLB. Got filled on a long and up 200%. Let's see. What is that? Is that? I'm guessing is that a stock? Rocket Lab. Oh yeah, look at that. That's had a nice reversal on it. Yeah, on open. That's had a really nice reversal. Very nice. Yeah, this is what we're seeing in it. This is what we're seeing. Come on. So we want more upside. Come on. More up. More up. Less down. Less down. Less down. More up. More up. Come on, say it.
More up.
Say it with me.
Less down.
Less down. Less down. More up. More up. Yeah. We'll see. See what happens. Who knows? Who knows what could happen over the weekend?
More up, less down.
We'll see, won't we? I hope so. I hope so. If so, we've got a great entry. What's your entry at?
I got
Mine's
two.
95,050 ish.
Oh, I've got one at 95,040.
Oh.
And the other one is 94,620.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
That is a good one.
You basically bottom ticked it.
Yeah, I should have gone a million X, shouldn't I?
Yeah. You should have gone 300x. A million X.
Yeah, I didn't.
What a liquidation.
Do you imagine that?
300 million X. Oh, nice. I'm now 38% up on my P&L.
Nice. That's very good.
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad.
40 and 25.
Nice. What leverage are you on? I'm on 25, I think.
15 and 20.
Very nice. Come on, yeah, higher. Let's have it higher.
Safe.
This is what we want, innit? We want it higher up. We want it much higher.
I want to short again at some point, but I don't know when.
I mean,
I feel like we've missed the chance for the short in the top.
I mean, yeah, this will be a difficult area to come back above 100k. That will be a difficult area. But really, now, this happened a long time ago. Cover this quickly before we go off stream. Leave the magnet there. This happened a long time ago at some point. I'm going to try and find it for you guys. Is when... Oh, what have I done there? I've moved it down. Oh, no. Oh no. When we got something like this on Bitcoin, when yes, here you go. Very, very similar structure, right? See this? So obviously we had a rally in start of September up. We then obviously reached a point of resistance, sold off. And look, obviously we put in a nice series of obviously just drops. So you got the high, lower, then lower, and then obviously bottom and then up. Now, I can't remember if it was this one or if it was one before. Was it one before? Maybe it was. I can't remember which one it was. I feel like it might have been actually this one here in August. Basically, same premise though. If you see, you've just obviously got the high, and then you've just got a series of just obviously bounces that are sold into. But I remember on one of these occasions, can't remember which one it was. I was talking about obviously just at some point, all them lower highs are just going to get ran through because they're just all they are is basically just points of liquidity and obviously points of supply for price to try and get through. So if you look at this now, this may actually seem quite crazy, and it may not happen, but at some point we could actually end up coming back for these lower highs here. So obviously, particularly this one would be attractive. Obviously, you got this one here, which we'd need to chew through to regain strength, like proper strength. But I definitely wouldn't rule out, and it seems crazy, but up here you would have said you were crazy if you're coming down here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule out these getting taken at some point throughout the rest of November potentially. So something to watch out for and something to bear in mind is obviously just how fast things can change. But two examples there of lower highs put in on Bitcoin sell-offs, and then obviously just market goes after them. So it's something I'm going to be watching out for. Hopefully we get the chance to hold these positions for a while, hopefully, unless everything just completely reverses. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, Dean. Thank you very much for coming on.
No problem. It was a good one.
Yeah, it's been great, hasn't it? And thank you to everyone that's watched. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, of course, sign up to Stonksy, sign up to BLOFIN. Them links are in the description. And that's all from me this week. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Wiz says he did a poly market for Bitcoin above 98 and 100k today. Yeah, nice.
What's the return on
that? Don't know. Maybe you can put them in the Discord. It's one for the Discord users. Wiz, let us know what percentages you got them at. I assume that they're nicely up from where he was about an hour ago. But yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy your Friday night. I'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye.
Nice one. See ya.